What's up, guys? Holding Alice with you here, bringing you Eden Zero Chapter 15 review. Boy, did we have a lot of things in this chapter to discuss. One, it continues off where it left off last time, as they go into the cosmos of space and trying to get back to like different areas of like Granville to learn different things about how their spaceship is connected to Demon King. Further, more of the story. Where this is going on, they decided to clean up the ship because, you know, it's full of like all those tentacles and bug-like things. And it's funny because Rebecca has no problem doing it or happy, but Wise is complaining about it. And Shiki, we learned that he's scared of bugs, which is really awkward because like Rebecca has no problem touching them and getting rid of the tentacles / bugs, but Shiki, the main character, does. So it's like so backwards a fairy tale, but it's funny in a good way. Knowing that, you know, she does have fears and that he's not as OP as we thought, so it's nice to know there's more for his characters to grow. Same with Rebecca. But Rebecca and Happy go leave to clean. Then Wise and Shiki go to the other side and clean. And where they're cleaning, Rebecca and Happy found a big bathtub. So they go in it, and as they go in it, and they finish cleaning it off, they take advantage and they take a bath there because they always wanted to, you know, bathe in a big tub like that. And this tub is huge. It takes up like a whole like house tub. Like, yeah, basically this is like a mansion type tub house room that they found. So they're in there, they bathing, whatever, blah blah. We got some fan service moments with Rebecca, which Sarah Mashima, that's a given. But interesting is that this water, this doesn't, you know, it's meant for robots as well. It recuperates them and it gets them to feel, you know, happy, like how humans feel when they bathe in. But here's the twist: it also increases and helps you with your ether gate nanoes in your body. And Rebecca sees like the seals on her body, and she had them on her arms and legs, and she was like, "Oh wow, cool! I wonder if I have powers too." And she went like this. And the next thing you know, she shot like this Kamehameha wave kind of type beam, and she blew up the top of the ship. And there was a hole, and since they're in space, they got like vacuumed into it, but her body blocked it, and we had like this funny weird fan service of her hitting the glass and just, of course, you know, the certain parts recovered, but it was just hilarious seeing her happy in their expression and stuff like that, and just seeing all that, and seeing them fall back down into the water. Then we get this moment where like, in the next, you know, page of the chapter, Rebecca asks Wise and Shiki, how do y'all use your power, you know, the ether in your system, in your body? And Wise was like, it takes a lot of training and a hard time. And Shiki coming out of nowhere with like a smirk in his face saying, took me 1 month. And Wise was like, I don't like your face. It's saying that you're proud and happy that you're more better than us. And he had that little, you know, interaction. It was just funny seeing them interact and stuff. And of course, Shiki being nice to Pino and saying, "You're my friend too. Help with cleaning the ship," because she's worried about why was she built and what's her purpose in life and stuff like that. But that happens. Then they go get clothes. And we see Wise, he's like in this space battle suit type thing. Looks pretty cool. But Rebecca, Happy, and Shiki is what cracks me up. Because Shiki got like this rock type gear where like he has like a weird black blazer shirt but it's untied with like a black V-shirt on and some black cargo pants and some chains, and he got like gloves on. Then you see Rebecca and she has like this cat lady suit. He's without the mask on, and you see Happy, he's wearing something similar to her. And Wise is like, what's up with your get up, guys? And they're like, we like these clothes, we found them. So, and they was also in the throne room, and she could just have to sit on the throne and be like, haha, this is my shit now. And where he's joking around saying that, the ship reads his ether and says, oh, welcome, Demon King. And it reactivates. And this is when we get the chick from the ending of the last chapter. She pops up, and we find out that she's one of the 4 witches of the she's one of the 4 witches of the Demon Kings, known as a 4-star that shines. So technically there's 4 witches and there's 4 of her, so she's one. So, and when the ship activates, it says Eden on it, and we find out what Eden means. It means ether-driven eternal navigation ship. And the name of the ship came to life, and the ship changed, it transformed, and it says Eden Zero on the side, and we see that the Demon King's face, like a symbol, his insignia on the ship with that next to it. So now we know what Eden stands for. And Zero is probably the place where everything began and where the mother is at, which is the end game goal for these characters. But that happened, and Shiki was like, "Oh, cool, blah blah blah," and we had this funny moment was like when she introduced herself to Shiki and said, "I serve you now. You may ask whatever you please." Shiki was like, "Hey, can you bark for me?" And she started doing this cute little bark thing, and you have Rebecca and Happy in the background just smiling, saying, "Oh, she's so cute." And Shiki just has like this weird face expression, like, "Okay, I was kidding," or whatever. He did anyway. And why is it just in the back this like expression that's like, it is really going on? But it was funny to see that and all. And then we get the end of the chapter where it says Shiki's faith is being pushed forward at light speed, and we see Shiki with like a weird face, like he's confused, and we see one of the 4 witches. She bows down to him and she's crying because she's happy that the Demon King, which is now him, has come back for her. So most likely Shiki's gonna be like, next chapter, "Don't bow to me, I'm not your king, but let's be friends." That sound more like him, but either way, this chapter was really great. It was nice to see what Eden Zero stand for now, and at least what the Eden stand for, we don't know what Zero is yet. I'm just guessing that it's probably where the beginning of everything happened, of creation, where Mother's at, but I could be wrong on that. But it's nice to know that the story is going forward in a good way. We got some power scaling too now because of the last couple of chapters of how strong Shiki is. We know he's like 100,000. They said over 100,000, so we don't know the specific number. But I'm just gonna bring it down to 100,000, which I would say wise then is probably like 75,000, maybe 80,000. Rebecca's probably like 10,000, maybe less than that for now, until she unlocks her powers and you know how to use it. Happy probably is like 0 or 100 until he learns to further his own as well, since he's a robot and he has ether as well because he's made from it. But it's nice to know that we got power scaling, we got character development, we got new characters, we got a more powerful spaceship. We can actually take them to Mother if they found the right route to get there. And it's just nice to see how the story's going. And with the introduction of this one witch, I want to know what the other witches can do. Because we know she did this weird spell called the Purge, and she got rid of everything on the ship. All the tentacles, insects, everything. And it's just nice and clean and everything. And it also, it basically made the ship renew. And the ship, that's when it changed to, the battle ship. The true battleship of the Demon King. But yeah, again, beautiful chapter. I like how everything is going. So far, Hero's Pen Game has been real good in these couple of chapters. Hopefully he keeps this up until whenever this ends. Hopefully this stays a long-term series and he stays focused on this, especially with the way it's going and the development and all these good characters and stuff. But if you haven't read the chapter, I advise you to go read it. Great chapter. If you already read it, go read it again. But that's all I have for y'all guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share with your family and friends. Please tell me down below what you thought of this chapter and what you expect to see next chapter, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.